All, how is everybody tonight? I hope you are all doing good. Tonight I'm going to be drawing my character Watchtower. I'm not sure who's all going to show up. Hopefully a bunch of you. I'm just going to share this out right now so we can get on with the show. This is it. Okay, there we go. Is that done? We got a couple other places to share out. Doesn't allow that type. What type is that? It's a link. There we go. So there we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm just not sure what my pose is gonna be. I was thinking of taking something from the Riddler. So just give me a second here. I want to find a nice, decent Riddler pose. I might actually have the one that I might want. Hey, John. Sketch it out first on a few pages of computer paper. Yeah, I could do that, but even if I do that, it's not going to end up nowhere near the same. Because not good that way. And all my computer paper is not where I need it at the moment. But I guess I could sketch it out a little bit on another piece of paper. Okay, I think I know. I think I'm going to go with one that I've already gotten before. Let's see if we can find a blank sheet here. But how are you tonight, John? the MCU movies and comics? Not much. Just starting to draw. Excuse me, guys. Okay, I'm back. What am I drawing? Here, let me see whether I can get the character that I'm trying to draw up. Nobody, I think, really heard Mom. Okay, well, I'm not actually drawing the Riddler, but I'm using this Riddler pose as a reference. I'm drawing my character. I heard everything. Oh, I thought I muted myself. But I'm using that pose for the Riddler to draw my character. Watchtower. So. You're driving back. You may join me in a sec. Cool. Hello, Art of Raid. How are you? How is everybody tonight? So, back a little. Yeah. I did mute myself for a bit. I'm not sure whether they heard everything. How is everybody else out there tonight? I hope you are all doing fine. I couldn't hear exactly, but it sounded like yeah, that's basically what it was. And the person wasn't exactly wanting to go at first, or that's the way it seemed to me. So you probably didn't hear it after I muted my stream. Having been kicked out of many homes myself, I'm familiar with the tenor and rhythms of the sound. Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what went on. I know who it was, obviously, but or I don't know the exact details, but I can imagine some of them because unfortunately it's happened before with this person. Uh, I didn't say any names. I'm not saying any names. Yep, you've been kicked out of places too, Mom, or you're just not saying any names too. Obviously, hear probably more about it after midnight. Although I'm possibly going on Tank's stream shortly after. Uh, I will rewind the stream and switch to my headphones. I'll get to the bottom of this. Don't have to rewind far. So where were you, John? that you were out getting smokes or something to drink or something to eat. So there's the preliminary, I guess. Ooh. My measuring tape went kaput. I went to Orly's Auto Parts to get a new one. They are open late, unlike Ace Hardware, which closes at 4:30. Wow. Probably could have went to like Walmart. Hey, Eagle. What is that? Are you playing Peekaboo, Eagle? Bad brick. Walmart is evil. Well, I'm just saying it's open, late. Hello.
It was just a game, pretending to feel the same.
Hey, John.
What up, Rick?
Not a lot.
What are you talking about? It's not like there's all kinds of exciting stuff happening in your house.
Just in real life drama.
Drama IRL. So what are we drawing today?
Well, I'm not sure whether you saw the picture. I'm using a Riddler pose to draw my character, Watchtower.
What are the characteristics of Watchtower? If you were to tell somebody that was going to be drawing Watchtower, the most important thing that you need to understand about Watchtower and his appearance is this. What is it?
How do I put it? I'm thinking of him a bit suave, maniacal, I guess, a little bit.
Suave and maniacal. Like Shere Khan the tiger from the Jungle Book.
Maybe Watchtower. I do have that in the profile. I want to take that out just so I don't get sued. Marsupial.
Yeah, well, the thing is this, Rick. You see, I live where I live.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with what places are closest to me and open and sell things.
Yeah, true. Very true. Well, this might get you a little bit. I know it's just his powers and skills, but
no, I'm not going to read a bio. I was asking about if you tell somebody.
Yeah, well, I'm not reading the whole bio. I'm just powers and skills. Watchtower is a master of psychological warfare, intimidation, and manipulation. And a few forms. I think it's supposed to be assassination.
That would be incredibly difficult to write for a character like that.
Relying of his other abilities, he's never learned any forms of self-defense or having no hand-to-hand combat skills.
Oh, so not like Shere Khan the tiger from the Jungle Book.
Yeah. Does he hypnotize people to be in a cult? That would fit with JW's. Something like that. Not exactly. Marsupial.
Marsupial, you should hop on with us and hang out. I wonder what Marsupial's up to right now. Because I know he switched to streaming in the mornings instead of in the afternoons. Maybe he's working right now. I don't know.
No, he said about doing that, but he hasn't done it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. Damn, take it easy.
Marsupial says, sounds kind of like...
what's next? Now you're going to kick me out of the house?
Yeah. Oh, no, that'll be your wife. Sounds kind of like Purple Man from Jessica Jones says. Marsupial.
It sounds like Hannibal Lecter is what it sounds like. I mean, I can't, in my head, somebody who's manipulative and all that and is very smart, I can't think of anybody that fits the bill better than Hannibal Lecter. Unless this dude's like buff as hell.
Oh, no, I've got him skinny. In a lot of ways, you watched Gotham, didn't you?
Yes.
The guy that actually played the Riddler probably would be a great build for him. Maybe even the guy that played Penguin in it.
Well, I don't know. I don't see the Penguin as being debonair and suave.
Well, I'm not talking about the attitude. I'm just talking about the build of the two characters. You know how they're skinny. One's taller than the other, but almost runtish. So he's definitely got very little muscle on him.
So there's this guy that's suave and methodical, a very cerebral assassin, as it were.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm building out a pose for him. Something that he would be doing on a regular, something that would actually fit him as a character. What would that be? Like a pose.
What's that? Here's Marsupial.
Hey, what up, Marsupial?
Hey, what's going on?
We're talking about Rick's character.
Yeah.
Something or other.
Watchtower.
I've been watching this daily live stream where this guy's been going through these propaganda videos for the Jehovah's Witnesses. He calls it Cult Watch. They're kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
They are that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I showed you the one picture for the Riddler that I did. I'm not sure where I got this other pose before, but I got a couple other poses.
Do me a favor. Show me that picture one more time.
Okay.
No, Mrs. Dillard, Rick is not JW. His evil character, Watchtower, may not be. They are, make no mistake, they are a cult. It is a cult.
They are that. Why are you showing me your coloring book?
I'm trying to write. I forget where I made it, which,
Didn't you just sketch out an image right now?
well, there's, this image, if you mean.
Now your stream is buffering.
Yeah.
Rick's having that problem again. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing on his new computer sailing the seven seas, but he's buffering now whenever he has guests on. Yesterday, it dropped completely.
That was today. Yeah. That was earlier today.
No, that was yesterday, last night.
Oh, well, your high noon one dropped out completely.
It did?
Like 20 minutes early. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I think that was yesterday, last night.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I was on when it happened, so I know for a fact it was yesterday. I wasn't on this morning, but it could have also happened this morning.
No, let's see. Well, there is the sketch that I did, based on, like I said, a Riddler one, if I can find it.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like you're
Does this guy have any powers?
No. Well, except for, the psychological warfare, master manipulator. That's the basic pose I was going to go with tonight there. If you can see that, John.
I can see it.
And poses I've used in the past. Let's see.
So is he a flamboyant, like a homosexual, or
no?
is he
No, he wouldn't be homosexual.
I didn't ask if he was homosexual. I asked if he was flamboyant.
Yeah, and then you
like that unto of a homosexual.
He could be a little bit flamboyant. I wouldn't put it past him.
Well, you said he was suave and methodical.
Yeah.
To me, that doesn't spark flamboyant, but this pose is very flamboyant.
Yeah.
My wife wants to know, is that the questioner?
No, it is not. Well, I did say maniacal too. Here is an older pose of him that I done before. I'm doing the pose based on the Riddler. Wait, who is R. Dillard? That is Mrs. Dillard, Dillard's wife, sketchbook. And I know I've drawn a couple other ones before. I'm not sure whether I can get them on here or not. File. Oh, they're not in here. Oh no, there it is. The one that I've done freehand.
Rick, you're mumbling. What are you talking about?
Okay, there is another pose that I've done before for him too. Before. So there is, 3 different poses that I've done for him before. Well, one that I'm going to be using tonight.
Rick, stop showing me backward hands. Stop it.
Okay. There we go. No more backward hands. What's Watchtower's deal? Well, as Marsupial sort of guessed, he is an agent of the Jehovah's Witness. He does their bidding. Rick is swiping stuff. Stealing, Rick. I'm not stealing anything. You should make him shading. You should make him shading his eyes, like watching more intently, says your wife.
Yeah, you should try to do something clever with it.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to think of a pose that I think would suit him, and for me, I was thinking that pose would suit him somewhat.
Like, if you think that your character is the Riddler,
Yeah.
then that's probably a good, you're probably headed in the right direction. Finding a
Yeah.
Riddler pose. I don't think the Riddler is very, like,
Maybe he's the Riddler combined with a little bit of the Joker. At least personality-wise. Trying to get good deeds, but no, he's not a good guy. Mr. Dillard.
So his deal is that he is trying to, that center line that's coming off the middle of between the shoulders needs to be a little bit more to the left because he's tilted.
This way, you
so
mean?
it needs to attach. The center line needs to attach at that shoulder line a little bit more to the left.
This way, you mean?
No, left.
Okay. Well, I was just making sure it wasn't your left. So it needs.
Not that much, but just about a half an inch from where it's right there, perfect. That's right, that line right there. That's the one. That would be the center of the middle of the chest.
Watchtower was a former prison guard who got stuck in the prison guard tower for 3 weeks. Says.
So is that the real story? He actually is an agent of the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah. Doing their bidding behind the scenes. Nobody's supposed to know he exists.
Okay, so what exactly does he do? Like their bidding, I get that, but what is their end game?
I'm not completely sure. Sure, I just how the ending of the bio is after 10 years he is done. After the 10 years is done, he's started to be sent out on various assignments all over the world. To this day, he does his studies, continues to greater own his skills.
And not even explain how much my eyes glaze over when you start reading from a bio. I didn't catch any of that.
Well,
okay. Well, let me ask this. Let me ask you this. Okay. Let's say I'm not talking about some big overarching story, right? Not like some big complicated plot. Yeah. Give me issue number 14. Whatever. This guy, he shows up. What is he actively doing? And why does wearing a getup, like a costume, help his cause? Wouldn't his be more well served being kind of like behind the scenes and not seen instead of wearing a flamboyant costume and being maniacal?
Yeah, well, normally he's going to try and be behind the scenes, obviously. But he tries to do things behind the scenes, but in a flamboyant way, if that makes any sense.
He's a ninja that wears fuchsia.
I know his first thing is in Snowdrift, not Snowdrift, Ozona, I think number 2 or 3. Number 2, I think.
Okay, but what is he doing? What does he do in Ozona?
Although I haven't written it yet, what I was probably planning or starting in my writing of it, in this case, he was, going for an assassination, trying to take somebody out that, that makes the JWs look bad.
And then what is that? Who is that?
It's probably going to be, I'm thinking, some preacher, somebody who talks on the cults or something like that. I don't know exactly how he's going to do it, in using these things and, not having, combat stuff. I haven't written this script, Yeah, what I got so far is enough to start to write the script and get to hopefully know the character a little better in writing him. If that makes any sense. Probably not to you.
I mean, you said a lot of different things. I don't know. I'm trying to follow one explanation, but you're saying a bunch of different stuff.
Watchtower. Someone tell me outside Eagle. He harasses people on busy intersections and threats with hell and brimstone. Not quite sketchbook. It's going to be a little bit more. Whatever than that. So I don't know how to say things. Jeez.
What?
I'm trying to think of more what to say, what I can say.
Like, for instance, does he work directly for the Jehovah's Witness head honcho? Like, where does he get his orders from? Or is he part of this cabal? Like, he attends the meetings or something?
Well, he would probably not attend. I can't see him. He would attend some sort of service or whatever, but he'd probably have private services. Just because they don't want nobody to know about him and the work he does. So it would be all on the down low. Maybe sort of like I'm not sure how much you read about in.
So essentially, kind of like in Angels and Demons and the Da Vinci Code, that friar, that monk.
Maybe I can't say.
That guy that claims to be Opus Dei or whatever.
I can't say I've watched. I can't say I watched the Angels and Demons movie, if that's what you're going from. So. But sort of like the Saint Dumas cult or whatever you want to call it in DC Comics.
Not familiar with that.
How they have Azrael at first. He's an agent. In the background, doing stuff for them.
No. That's. I don't want another claim of doing bad stuff for them. I want like an example of something bad he would do.
Well, kill.
You said commit a murder.
Yeah.
How in what way would that help? Would he'd be like murdering like a Joel Osteen, or what would he be doing? What would murder help?
Well, say it's somebody that's going around preaching about the cults and maybe specifically JW.
Or is it more like small time? Like there's like some sort of somebody that's giving them grief because they're trying to buy this property to expand their church, and the inspectors or the somebody that's giving them like a really high estimate or something, and he goes around and roughs them up or something. Well,
it could be as small as something like that, or it could be somebody bigger that's doing stuff. Or like giving like you said, the church a bad name, for lack of a better way of saying it. Going out telling all the JW secrets and all that. Maybe an ex-JW who's going around teaching all the secrets of the church. And yeah, maybe there's murder, like a few forms of assassination. I'm not sure what those forms are exactly, but he doesn't really want to do murder. He would rather mess with somebody's head or intimidation or manipulate them into getting out of the way or whatever. So
give me in for instance, like something that may, like, you had to have had like something in mind when you came up with him. Like, what exactly would he do? Like for instance, if he wanted to mess with somebody's mind, what would he do?
Actually, I probably didn't have much in mind when I came up with that. A lot of these bios were written like 30 years ago, and I know I use it as an excuse a lot of times, but because I haven't developed what I should in them. The characters, methods and all that, exact methods,
I'm not asking for anything exact.
Yeah, but to me, even what you're asking for is
like just a random thing that he might do to mess with somebody's head,
random. Yeah. What might
disfellowship somebody and shun them.
Yeah. Or maybe do stuff to make the person think they're going crazy somehow. Mess with their mind. Psychological.
He gaslights people.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly. I know like I said, the first one that I'm having him in, it is supposed to be he's going to be trying to do an assassination. I'm not sure exactly how. I haven't got that far in writing it, but that's his assignment to get rid of this person that's revealing the secrets of the church.
His assignment, and who gives him this assignment?
Somebody in a dark corner of the the JW thing. I don't have an exact person, a name, or whatever, contact, or however.
The elders.
Fair enough.
They're called the elders.
Yeah, probably some elder, but some a dark elder or something like that.
Dark elders. See, I think he should be like the purple man from Jessica Jones, where he can control people with by talking to them or something. But anyway, that's just
me. Well, without powers, that manipulation, is sort of controlling people with possibly talking and other means.
A type of
But is that like a what do you call it? Some sort of paranormal power that he has, or is he just smart?
It's smart. He's been taught, he's been, schooled, for lack of a better way of saying it.
They taught him.
People in the JW organization that they've had to do this for him,
Oh, so it's sort of like a Clockwork Orange type deal he went through.
Yeah, he was away for 10 years from probably everybody, learning intense psychological warfare, intimidation, manipulation, and all that sort of stuff, to control enemies and all that. He'll probably go to almost any measures to manipulate somebody or control them, or try to. He would do blackmail or whatever, stuff like that. Easy.
And he wears the costume to make himself extra mysterious and creepy.
Yeah.
So, you'll be coming into your office, whatever, and, you're a good Christian office, you're a good Christian man. You're trying hard to get your church, to do something cool, or you're planning some big revival. And then all of a sudden, this guy's hanging out in your office before you even get there, and he's like, "Why don't you have a seat there?" And he gets real intimidating and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, if you looked at his costume, it's not overtly. There's a bit of a costume too. Yeah, he has probably a one piece. Maybe I could make it 2 piece or whatever. I'm not sure. There's a castle, a bit of a castle, like a rook type thing on his chest.
I don't know why you wouldn't automatically go towards putting him in a straight up Jehovah's Witness disheveled suit. Like, didn't make him kind of grungy and creepy, and make him cerebral.
I don't know.
Do you want a consultant on this character? Because I do know an ex-JW.
Yeah, well, me and my mom have studied the cults a little bit. Like I said, unfortunately, I haven't written, and I do have quite a lot of books on them. Their stuff. It's just, like I said, not having written him completely. I've written the bio, but I haven't, got into his head in what he does. I know what he does, but how he does it,
See, that's crazy weird because like I couldn't even think of doing that because when I sit around and I want to like make a character,
Yeah.
I don't even think about making a character until like something comes into my head where I want to tell a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to tell a story about some kids that were kind of like Lord of the Flies style, but like lost in space. And what could they be? And then I started kind of thinking, what would actually fit? And, maybe if it's a girl, that kind of thing. That's why I like coming up with cosmonaut, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
But it's so weird to hear like you come up with the character, but no story for it yet.
Well, see, I had the name right. I grabbed the name, and then it was a little bit, and then Then I came up with the bio, basic power skills, whatever you want to call it. And I know he's going to appear in Ozona #2. So, I've got to wait till I get around to writing Ozona #2 to do the, whole thing about, dialogue and start for me getting to intricate with him, a little bit more intimate knowledge of him.
I'll be right
back. Eagle says possibly Teen Titans Brother Blood Cult. Yeah. No, I did not steal that from there. I did not steal from anywhere. That's, like I said, I knew in doing comics I need a whole bunch of characters up front. So I came up with my names, and then quite some time later, or maybe not so quite some time later, I started doing the basic bios for them, powers and skills as well, and I figured everything else will get flushed out in the comic books when I write it.
Mallet says, Rick, who is going to complete the Crossverse when you die?
I have no idea at this point.
Have you given it any thought?
Yeah, well, right now I have nobody to pass it on to because, I'm not married, don't have any kids. And not too many other people other than me seem interested in it, so.
Yeah, but kids are rarely interested in what their parents do.
True. And I don't have too many other people involved in it either at the moment, You guys are slow. Some of you guys are slowly getting involved, but you should sell it to John. So, Cross Comics if I die. I don't think John would know what to do with my universe.
I mean, I would know exactly what to do. Just would I want to do it?
Yeah, you figure it out as you go along too. Especially,
I'd rather just do my own stories.
But yeah, and although I'm gonna hear it for this, like I said, he's just got a castle type thing on his chest, and he's got a trench coat. He has a mask over his face, so nobody can, it's harder to identify him. But I guess that's partly the costume, harder to identify, and real life, if you will.
I will.
The animated series, says Mallet. Uh, my mom says she grew up across the street from a JW family. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to change that off the page. I meant to take that JW part out of there. Although some people might realize it was the name Watchtower, but just because I don't feel like getting sued from them. Albert's here and he says hello. Is Marsupio still here? Yeah.
Yes, but he's also in the chat. He's
Yeah.
probably taking a dump.
I think this guy should have some supernatural ability to control people other than just manipulating. Maybe you get bitten by a radioactive Tom Cruise. Yeah, I was trying to sort of have it not so all my characters have powers or whatever too, you know. I was wondering why Niall isn't on, but but he's in Texas. It is snowing. Yeah, could be. He might not have internet or power. So what are you up to tonight besides on here talking with me, trying to get me to know my character better?
Oh, I'm currently coloring. Did you want me to share? It didn't work out too well last time.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to use something other than Brave to do this. I was wanting to use Brave to earn, that maybe a little bit of money through that. But
Batcoin?
yeah.
Oh, let me see how my Batcoin is doing.
Do you get Batcoin from Batman?
No, I buy it. And then I look at it and see if it goes up or down in value. Nope, it actually went down by $1. Well, it didn't go down by $1, but my portfolio balance went down by $1.
Alex says, my grandma lives in Texas. Fortunately, she still has power. Shut up, Rick. Why? What'd I say? What'd I do? Eagle has a vendetta against the righteous. Dillard, how have you been? Asks Elric.
I've been okay. I've been, I don't know. I feel like I've been like on my last leg. But other than that, I've been okay, I guess. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends with a blowtorch.
The kids wearing you out that much, or is it just all the drawing?
No, it's just drawing and working on the other stuff. And it's consuming every waking hour, which is good actually. But I it's encouraging that I can actually sit down and do this and not get like what do you call it? All angry.
Yeah. Let's see. That bad sketchbook says that bad accent, son. I'm asked to learn you the ways of we South Texas folk. Well, what if I'm doing something from the North Texas folk? Sketchbook. Uh, Ulrich says, I hope you feel better soon, Dillard. I hope you are not sick.
No, I'm not sick. I feel just fine. I'm just tired, that's all.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's difficult because what do you call it? Damn, sketchbook telling me no one cares.
I tried to skip over that one for you.
Rick, don't censor anything for me. I'm not a child.
Okay, he's saying he's playing the world's smallest violin for you. His heart pumps purple piss for you, serenading Tiller.
I don't get it.
I don't get the
Playing My Heart Pumps Purple Piss for You. Is that a song? Let me look this up.
Ulrich says, thank you, Sketch, and hello. Art of Reed says he cares deeply.
It is a song. My heart pumps purple piss for you. Let me see. It's a Stephen King quote. He says, "It's the world's smallest violin playing My Heart Pumps Purple Piss for You." The quote is from Wizard and Glass, a poorly reviewed Stephen King novel. Let me see here.
My mom says, good night, everyone. God bless. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I wonder why.
I would be exhausted too if I was giving someone a tongue lashing like that.
Night, Mom. Although I'll probably wake you up later if I know exactly what went on.
Huh?
Oh, earlier at the start of the stream, all the craziness.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to find out exactly what went on before I had...
You missed it, Marsupial. It was great.
What happened?
Rick's mom threw somebody out of the house.
Oh, my God.
It was fantastic. And then Rick went and muted it.
I wouldn't say threw, just told them to get out.
It was like Uncle Phil throwing out DJ Jazzy Jeff. It was like Al Bundy throwing out one of Kelly's boyfriends.
Outstayed their welcome or overstayed their welcome?
Rick doesn't want to go into details about it, so I got to go back to the beginning of the stream and listen.
I don't even know all the full details at the moment. I was in here on stream and it happened like 5 minutes after I started streaming. I was not too happy.
Yeah, Rick thinks the world revolves around him and his streaming.
Yes, Mother?
Outrageous.
I'm basically I was going to say ignored him, but I just went over to the computer and he started his nonsense.
So we know it's a he, so it's probably Dave.
Sorry, I'm just watching my mom here. Albert says hello to Mallet. Did he get kicked at the start? Laugh out loud. Rick was busy streaming.
Rick's mom was over there handling the manly business while Rick was over here streaming.
She called me and I pretty much came right away.
Yeah.
I just muted the stream first.
Just said he was threatening me.
Your mother was getting threatened, Rick, and you were like, ooh.
Hey,
you open the door and you say, I'm streaming, you know.
I did not do that. Heck, I barely heard what was going on. I knew there was racist voices.
No, I barely heard what was going on. You could hear it plain as day. You were there.
No, I didn't. I heard them arguing about something. Then I heard my mom tell the person to leave a couple times, and they said, "Oh, I'll leave when I want to." And that's basically when I'm like,
"Oh my God, it's time to get out there and start throwing lefts and rights." I'll leave when I want to. What the hell?
He'll be back tomorrow, apologizing.
Yeah, probably. Sketchbook says, Rick, you should have streamed it. It would have gone viral. It may have, but I don't want my stream to go viral over stuff like that.
I agree. I'm sorry, I just couldn't sit there.
Yeah.
Why would she have to just sit there? She can do whatever she wants. That's her house.
I might go back out so I can hear what's going on.
Does this guy have boobs? No, Mallet. I'm not getting. This is so. I don't know what I'm doing with this at the moment.
That's why you should have drawn on a couple of pieces of paper to get the pose exactly how you wanted him to be.
Yeah, but even I got the basic pose that I wanted right there, but no matter how much I do it, one pose, it never turns out exactly the same. But basically, I got up and I said, "Hey." She said,
"Did you go out there and shake your fist and be like, you do what my mother tells you, or it's curtains for you, buddy"?
No, I just said. She said, "Get out, get out,
You say, "Hey, you didn't hear my mother tell you to get out? Get the hell out of here!" And then you throw something at him in his direction.
That would not work. That would make things worse.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You insert your toxic masculinity, make things worse for a little bit, and then everything blows over.
Oh, it'll be over in like you said, he's out. He got out, and he'll be back in like tomorrow or a couple of days, apologizing. I'm not even sure what I'm seeing. Gee, yeah. Well, there's not much drawn here yet, too. Mallet.
Well, you should put it on me so they can see what I'm coloring while you're working on your base for your figure.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Let me go share. There we go.
Guy with a mustache.
Yeah, it's Harrington.
Oh.
Yeah, they just got their campsite burned down by the damn buckler. And all they could do was grab their shoes and their coats, and this guy's still in his boxer shorts, and they're in the freezing tundra.
Let's see. Rick loses it like Lorenzo did on stream. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And then this guy over here, he didn't even get his coat. He's just wearing his pajama bottoms, and that's it. But he did manage to grab his little pistol.
I apparently got banned from that stream.
Why? What were you doing?
I was egging Lorenzo on.
Watchtower is a villain, Elric.
What a
I
shit
was like,
story.
yeah, this is the best stream ever. He wasn't even, Lorenzo didn't ban me. He's actually like the other guy. I don't know. The guy he was yelling at, I guess, got mad at me.
Yeah, Lorenzo gets mad at everything. I don't know.
You know?
He takes this stuff way too serious.
Sketchbook says, is that Jim Gordon as a lieutenant? Is Marsupial just lurking in the G in the hangout?
Yes. I'm lurking G. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what the G part means, but I get the lurking part. That's why I didn't see you after that comment. It says Sketchbook.
Oh yeah, Sketchbook. After I said something like, this is the best stream Lorenzo's ever had, or something like that. Apparently, I got blocked, but it wasn't by him. It was by the other guy. Lorenzo ended up, unblocking me.
Yeah. Oh, G stands for gamer says.
He wasn't yelling at me. No, Lorenzo was yelling at someone else. I was just in the chat. Kind of egging him on. Like, yeah, Lorenzo, go for it.
The thing is, I don't know. Like somebody, I think you came in and you were like, "Oh, Lorenzo's going off, whatever."
Yeah.
And then I went over there to go check it out, but I didn't know who the people were or what they were talking about. So I was like, oh, I guess it's not for me.
I didn't know either. I just thought it was funny. But
and Lorenzo was like, "You're disrespecting my show. You're interrupting my show." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I said disrupting.
It was great.
It was funny, but couldn't watch for too long.
Yes, I saw it. I didn't get it, but I saw the chocolate that you tagged me in, Mallet, from World War II.
I forgot what color these guys' coats are. Oh yeah, he has a beige one, blue. Okay.
But Lorenzo apologized to me for my getting banned temporarily. So he was cool.
The same color as the black Irish. Not even close to the same color.
What?
They're talking about the one guy that I was coloring in today. Trying to say that this chocolate that Mallet linked to in Twitter was the same color as the guy that was skin color.
You're drawing a black guy?
No, a white guy.
A chocolate white guy?
No, everybody's trying to say Detective Cadbury. Show the pictures.
Yeah, you gave him kind of dark skin, but I think you said it was because it was night or something.
Well, I suggested that, but it wasn't. It wasn't super light, but it was nowhere near close to brown.
Let's see here. Dillard question. When are the Buckler trading cards going to be able for me to buy?
I think it's available.
Or when am I going to be able to buy the Buckler trading cards? A black Irish Mexican detective of color, Mallet. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to put out a set of 9 trading cards, marsupial. Because most trading card sleeves come with 9 spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want these to be matching. I don't want them to have like, the same backgrounds and all that. Not like one continuous thing. I don't like that idea. I like that idea for like sets of 3, but not for a whole page. But I'm trying to find like some sort of a almost like a I don't know how you would call it. Almost like something that you would be able to hang on your wall, like a decorative something that has 9 spots. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that I would be able to make like, it's put a logo on top like the buckler or something like that, and then you would be able to get your cards one by one and then fill up your little thing. What do you think of that idea?
Nice. Not sure.
Yeah, that sounds cool, but like, so will they go together or?
Okay, well, let me show you. Let me open up a new file here. All right, so let's say
you'll have a holder that will be good for like putting
give me a
up on the
second
wall?
here, marsupial. I just opened up a new page. Let me explain. Let's say it's like a hard plastic or like a chipboard or maybe even like I don't know, maybe like a wood, right? And it looks like this. Then
It's like,
it would have
those display things that like display. I don't know what you call them. Things that like coin collectors use to display that.
Yes, and then here at the top it would have like the Buckler logo. It would say this Series 1, and it would just be 9 cards, and it'd be blank and it'd be empty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then as the cards get released and printed, then you can order them and put them in whatever you want to put them in. And then you have and there's only 9 cards. That's it.
Yeah. Are you gonna have Mallet carve that for you?
Oh, well, I'm thinking of stuff, right?
Sketchbook says, I think it's a bad idea, but I think all your ideas are bad ideas. Laugh out loud. And hello, rebellious pastry. Okay.
I think it looks cool.
No, this and this are not even close to an exact match.
Those are close.
No, here, watch. I'll grab that. And I go to panel 1 here.
Well, where the light is hitting that chocolate is much brighter than that guy's skin.
Oh, is Metal's power out? Oh, I didn't realize. I thought someone said Mallet. I thought his power was out. But he's here.
See, okay.
So yeah, Rick's not showing this on the stream, but I think it looks cool.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm going to show it again in this yours thing.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
But, I'm still thinking about it. Because I want to get them printed in sets. And then Bullet's talking about the all 9 cards make up the cover image, the painted cover. I don't like that idea. I don't want them to be like a puzzle, you know what I mean? I want them to be 9 separate and distinct individual cards.
Yeah, they don't necessarily go together.
Yeah, but this is Series 1, the first set of cards for the Buckler graphic novel, book 1.
Okay, you're not showing that, I guess? What you were talking about? Or
Oh, not anymore. It was a long time ago.
Okay. Okay. Cancel. But, yeah, here, I'll show you the difference. I'm going to color in there. That is a big difference in color.
What's a big difference in color?
The chocolate in the guy's skin.
Let me go see what he's doing.
Okay, so if I go,
Where did you pick that color? What part of the chocolate did you pick that color from?
somewhere in this area, in the middle of it. And grab it again. Say there. Now it's too dark, I think you mean. There are the two different colors, if you can see right on the edge of the screen. There.
Rebellious Pastry's like, I miss metal. Damn.
Well, this is going to show them right side by side. There's the chocolate color, and there's the skin color. What kind of chocolate is that? It looks fake, says. Thing. It's a field ration chocolate.
Now everything's chocolate.
So there, I'd say there's a big difference between that and that.
Yeah.
That looks.
I think metal was just joking with you, Rick.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, I think you should see if Mallet can carve you those boards if you wanted them made out of wood.
I did, yeah.
Let's see.
Field rations, it's a laxative. That would be very good field rations then. No. Why is he a black ginger? Nobody knows.
Okay, Hangouts is not showing properly, so. Hey, Timothy, how are you?
I don't want a buckler cribbage board, Mallet.
Yeah.
God.
Does anybody play cribbage anymore?
Yeah, people are ordering boards off them, so they must. What happened last time? I just didn't end it right. You mean last night? Just, I don't know, either OBS or YouTube. Detective Carmel. From what, World War II, because our boys here in the U.S. has Hershey chocolate bars every now and then. Do
Oh,
it.
he said heresy chocolate bars.
Have old people giving into the buckler, says Timothy.
I got Harrington's sexy legs.
Let's see what it was.
Timothy wants a buckler cribbage board.
Oh, Jesus.
I do not believe Gillett will buckle under in this.
Shut up, Rick.
Oh, that took long enough.
Oh my. Yes, you spelled Hershey right. Yes. All right. Well, should I stream tonight or tomorrow morning? I think I'm going to go to bed.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Rick's streaming right now. You can't stream against Rick.
I know.
I can, but you can't.
Well, he'd more likely steal all my people anyways. Why am I confusing Metal and Dylan? I have no idea. Asked Rebellious.
How come Rebellious Pastry doesn't have a wrench? What did he do?
She, nothing. She has only been given the wrench a few times, and when she
you don't trust him, is what you're saying.
Her Rebellious Pastry is a her, John. Unless you're
why is it you don't trust this rippling muscle mass of a man?
I think John's trying to get himself in trouble.
All right, guys. Well, I'm wiped. I woke up too early this morning. So.
All right, I'll see you later, Marsupial. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Anything you want to promote before you leave?
I'm going to try to play some more Final Fantasy in the morning. So
Okay.
check it out. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Buckler brand, whatever. I got a wrench for all 5 minutes. Any more pastry bids across? I'm not sure. Did I watch one this afternoon or not? Yeah, well, that was only because you timed somebody out within that 5 minutes too. Gamatron. Rick has never questioned my Canadian Shield cribbage board, says Mallet.
Oh, you bought a Canadian Shield cribbage board, Rick?
No.
What the hell is he talking about?
I don't know. His idea for it, I never said no to it. And I'm not sure whether he's ever brought it up to me before either.
Interesting.
Then again, I probably wouldn't say no. She has not committed heresy and she has been here for a while. She is worthy of a right of judgment. He deserved it. No! Did not, Gamatron.
So what is it about Rebellious Pastry that you don't trust?
Oh, nothing. Hey, I've given her a wrench to put up.
Is he too new? Is that what's going on? He hasn't put in enough time?
Maybe. I don't know. I can make all the Canadian Shield stuff I want, says Mallet. Yeah, probably could and sell it without me knowing. But then again,
even if you didn't know, you couldn't do anything.
Then again, he could sell Canadian Shield stuff, and as long as it didn't look like my character, nothing I could do either.
Even if it was your artwork that he was selling, you couldn't do anything.
Oh, I could, but would it be worth it?
No, you couldn't.
I really did, Rick. You did what, Bullet? Rick is sexist. Why am I sexist? Rebellious says, she or they, please.
So why don't you trust this hard fighting, hard farting, Rebellious Pastry?
Well, she has been given a wrench a few times. Long enough to...
Yeah, I know, and you were very clear on those few times that it was only temporary, and very rude about it, to be honest. So why is it you don't trust Rebellious Pastry?
How was I rude about it?
Is this a tactic to not answer the question? To just ask more questions?
You're accusing me of something, so it's not too often I give somebody.
I mean, you and your family are very comfortable with like being rude and kicking people out of the house and stuff.
Yeah, that's only when they go against the rules of the house and all that. It's not. We don't do it willy nilly. I got what I deserved. PM did what was right. No, because the rules of my chat are don't time anybody out unless it's a good reason. And comedy is not a good reason, especially when it's not funny.
Especially when the show has nothing at all to do with comedy.
That too. It was. Go to bed, gamer. It won't sell here. It has Canada all over the product. It's synonymous with quality. You can be as wrong as you like. Kick Diller, she is being rude. What do you mean, Jim? I think.
What?
Saying for me to. Sketchbook is saying for me to kick you. Because you're being rude.
How am I being rude?
I don't know.
This guy sounds like he's off his rocker.
I'm too. Rebellion says I'm too LGBTQ plus for Rick. Hey, if you were too much of that for me, you wouldn't have gotten a wrench in the first place. Heck, a week ago, I took 4 or 5 wrenches off different people in the chat that aren't here all the time, or that much. And they might not even know yet. The rocker froze and is stuck in the South Texas snowman. Too many wrenches.
Mallet says Rick should show how good of a Christian he is by wrenching pastry and doing a unofficial collaboration.
Well, Rebellious I know only does. Oh, Pope Raven here? I didn't see Pope. Oh, hey, Pope Raven. Hey, Joshua. Yes, pastry has started being here all the time. True, Timothy. But sometimes just because people are here all the time doesn't mean they get a wrench either.
Well, how can somebody be LGBTQ plus if they're asexual?
It's just being in that community that is part of.
Or aromatic.
That is part of that community. Mallet says he's been here since the morning draw. Well, the morning draw was on the other on Diller's channel.
That's true.
Nice deflect, Rick. I've got all the wrenches I need at the moment.
Yeah, that's being super prejudiced, Rick.
Rick wants me to use his Discord more than that. That's why he took my wrench. Pastry, have Rick show raises bowmen. Yeah, I'm almost always here, and I have no wrench. Says sketchbook.
You treated love like it was just a game, pretending to feel the same. Okay. I think I'm only going to be able to get one panel done.
Why is
I'm too
Timothy a
tired.
wrench,
My
anyways?
hands are shaking. Yeah, you give Timothy a wrench, and all he does is fight with Todd.
Not all he does. That was a one-time thing.
It'd be a lot funnier if it was more than a one-time thing.
We should boycott until pastry is wrenched. Is pastry coming on? I don't think so. I don't need wrench, guys. Another channel I have a wrench has death threats sometimes. Another channel I have a wrench has death threats sometimes. I ain't scared of no people with death threats. By that standard,
damn
I
it.
timed out. I've only timed out one person, so Linda said wrench pastry. You did have a wrench, and we haven't figured out what's happening. Actually, should see whether that problem has resolved itself. I doubt it has, but
What are we doing?
I don't know because YouTube was taking the wrench away from her. Quite literally, I'd give it to her, and YouTube would take it away. No, I just tried to give it back to
Who,
her.
pastry?
No, my mom. But at the same time, even without a wrench, nobody can tie my mom out.
They figured that she was probably... They probably thought she was a troll because she's always thumbs down in your channel.
I have too much work for Rick's schedule, says everybody. Rick, you should get new viewers if Pastry could get you on that big channel once. Yeah, I'm just not sure how much they'd like the content of the channel. And I'm not sure how much they would like some of the people in the chat, too.
What are you talking about?
We do not like the content either. I think someone who isn't drawing should be a host. That way they can track the chat and keep the artist working and informed, seeing as how neither the artist can walk and chew gum at the same time. You guys like it, I think, better than, they would. Maybe I'm being presumptuous.
I'm sorry, Rick. I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now. I think that's on purpose, probably, too.
Yeah. Well, Rebellious channel is, I wouldn't say completely about the LGBTQ2 whatever community, and I'm sure all the letters. And, the person that she's talking, the person that has the big channel, is about that community too. Like Rick, keep off my channel in June. Like Rick, keep off my channel in June. Rick show Rainbow Man. People would like him. Yeah, well, he's not based on their idea of the rainbow. He's more a biblical view of the rainbow. Mallet. I thought Rick is LGBT. Says Pope Raven. What happens in June? Rick, the alphabet community is super tolerant. Ask Rebellious. She is the one saying something going to be happening in June. I'm not sure. Pride Month, says Rebellious. Why do they need a month? Leprechaun Month. Arbor Day is only a day. What is Arbor Day, Bullet? Same reason why we need a plus. Well, since Rick didn't do anything for Black History Month, he can make it up for June. That's March, April. Eagle. Leprechaun month is April or March. A little bit of the look of the Irish, eh?
Alright, I finished. Alright, Rick, I'm gonna head out of here.
Okay, later. You want to promote
I
anything
will
before
see you later.
Want to promote anything?
I'm good.
Before?
Peace out.
Okay, later. Have a good night. I'd say Robot Day is only a day, but we don't have a day. It's just Game of Thrones. Remembrance Day is only a day, and those guys fought in a war. Yeah, but I think that was before people were doing months for stuff to bullet. I'm not sure when. No, there became all this stuff. Oh yeah, a month for this, a month for that. When is Black Ginger? I have no idea. Gillett escaping before things head downhill. Or veteran, and I only get a day. My channel isn't all queer stuff, just a channel I look up to is I wasn't trying to say all yours is uh most of it's your animation stuff and whatever you happen to be putting into the animation. I don't have a day, but Bullet Day sounds pretty hype. Bullet. Who are you talking to? Yes, 0F given. Looks like I might have to finish this tomorrow. So, fall down. The closet robots. That was my stencil. Oh, I can't find it. just the Air Force. Air Force. The Force is not a farce. Okay, what service now? Let's see whether this will work. It's not the best, but it is something. You were almost there, you had served. Almost there, you had served. I had a brother-in-law in the Air Force and did some dangerous jobs next to us in Iraq. I don't know, Rick. Gravity is kinda farcical. I accidentally heard it myself on stream. In what way, pastry, or you mean doxed? Uh, we knew. I think Rick let the cat out of the bag a while back. I didn't let no cat out of no bag. I did let the cat out of the carrier, though. What's the ha to? Where's Dillard? Dillard took off. Oh. And Janice, Rick chased him away. Or what about the cat in your pants? I don't have a cat in my pants. I left. Rick was getting weird. I just got back. So far, Boat has not committed heresy. We can tell. A good plan, Dillard. Rick is always weird. True. Very true, Timothy. Dillard likes to think he's funny, but he hasn't timed anyone out for comedy yet. I blame the outcome of this stream on Watchtower. More wrenches are yours. Here you go. Is that a wrenching experience for you, Eagle, having all these wrenches here? Delicious. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have the stones for him. Rick, when are you going to let your inner cat boy out of the bed? Stephen King's books are the horror movies or cross comics characters. Well, the great thing is I should be able to have this guy finished tomorrow. Gonna set me for a comedic timeout. If it ain't funny, why should I stop? Why should he stop fun time? They are lost to him, probably stored in an empty peanut butter jar on a shelf in the kitchen somewhere. Joshua Dillard should time someone out randomly. That would be funny, I think. Also, Rick should give me his rank. I know Joshua had a wrench over on Mandy's channel for a while and he was trusted with it. He didn't do anything to abuse the wrench. My question is, would he do it here? sketch and form artwork, I don't answer. I just... Cross, if I gave you a wrench, would you take it? Seriously? Yeah. No. I wouldn't time anybody out for whatever reason. I have a wrench on several channels, and I don't abuse the wrench. I know the power of the wrench. I don't want people abusing it on my channel, so I wouldn't abuse it on anybody else's channel. I never abused my wrench. I believe this is true, Pope Raven, but you weren't here for the longest time. And I think that's why I took yours away off air. Maybe I might give you yours back. You're starting to come around again a lot. I never abused my wrench either, Rick. A crime was committed. No crime was committed. There was a crime committed. You timed somebody out who did not deserve, according to my rules, to be timed out. I actually had a reason for it. Yes, but does the reason match up with the rules of the channel? I abused a wrench once to see the time I won. Well, I'm not sure whether that's abusing it, rebellious. Your lack of sale abuse. Oh, crap, sick as me, Rick. Well, folks, it is, of course, 12 o'clock. It is midnight. So I might end up going on Tank Ferret's channel and doing some coloring in 5 or 10 minutes. So if you want to go over to his channel, he's supposed to be on right now. I'll give a link to that. Or check to see whether he's on and give a link to it.
Olivia Darby.
Okay, yeah, he is on, so let's copy that link. So you're saying that timeouts aren't abuse. Interesting. Hey, when you're trying to figure out what it does, it's not abuse. So there is Tank's link. It's time for you to entertain me, sir. Where do you think you're going? I pod for 2 hours and got 30 minutes. Sounds like TV. Rick honestly just went to time people out. I know. Okay, so we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Not yet, Pope Raven. It's going to be coming out soon, hopefully, in the next few months. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Go over there. Maybe you can find out more about that there. Have a great and wonderful day. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Or over on Tank